Today, I'm going to show you a rare Missouri reptile. He's lost his colors from when I first got him because the reason he's losing his colors is because he's very close to shed. And if you don't know what shed is, shedding is like shedding their skin, because when they get larger, snakes are always growing. Snakes grow their whole life, and so they grow out of the old skin, and the old skin stretches out off of them, and they grow into new skin. So that is why his colors are very dual now. When after shed, he's a very bright color. I mean, you can look him up on the internet. Most of the time they are very bright red. I mean, this one, I'd say, I'm not real sure how long this one is, but they're rare in Missouri. I'm not real sure why they're rare. I haven't really looked into that. You can see, hold on, if I can get his head to stop, you can see his glazed eyes. When their eyes are covered like that, it actually worries them. They can't see very well. See how his colors are so faded? He'll be a very bright red and white and black when he's done with his shed. When I got him, he has some scale rot and different things that I'm going to have to take care of. They get 2 to 3 feet in size, and they are constrictors. They will suffocate their food. And what constricting does is when the animal exhales, the constricting of the snake gets tighter and tighter every time the animal exhales, causing it to not breathe because it can't get any more breath. And then that's actually what kills it. They don't squeeze it to death. They don't just crush it. That's what they do, is every time it exhales, they know to squeeze tighter. They're beautiful, but I have actually found 3 in my life, or 3 in the past 2 or 3 years. And that's color under his lamp. And one I found was a brand new, not brand new, that's kind of a bad term, but a newborn. It was just born when I found it. And see, they're actually docile for being a wild snake. What these are called is the red milk snake. They're very beautiful. If you have a chance to come upon one, they're awesome. That you should videotape them and get a good look at them and enjoy them. You'll notice some different behaviors within them. They do go after mostly rodents, but they do like other reptiles such as lizards, and they also eat amphibians like frogs. The different types of climates they like are wooded climates. You'll find them a lot more in woods. They're very good snakes. I mean, when they eat after they're done constricting, their teeth are like this, every single one rode back at a curve, and when it grabs, he'll go one side of his mouth forward and then the other side, and actually push it back into his throat. And how snakes can breathe while they're eating is because they have that tube inside their mouth, like when they open their mouth, where their tongue is, they can breathe through that tube, causing them to not have to breathe through their throat. So then they can actually eat and have a full throat and still breathe through that tube, and that's how they can breathe while eating. A lot of times you will find the snake under rocks or boards or something along them lines, because they are out at night because they're nocturnal. But my baby one, when it was newborn, it was probably 2 or 3 inches, and that's small for a baby snake. That when an adult gets 2 to 3, this red milk snake here is probably around the right size for breeding, because it's getting up to about a foot. And when they breathe, I'm sure they have exceptionally small eggs considering the size of their snake and the size of their newborns. So that's a little bit about Missouri's rare red milk snake. I hope you enjoyed.